Raised on a small property in Thelmy, the town I call home. Its borders that surround me are wild and overgrown, and as much as a part of nature, they are as much as a part of me. The land has a strong connection between the memories, knowledge, and kinship I have formed throughout childhood and adolescence, forging its identity not only as a physical place, but as well as my understanding of country. The property features tree lines of native eucalypt and bush grasses. The sounds of birds and cicadas are heard, creating a nostalgic rhythm that reminds me of the memories of summer. The property with kangaroos, echidnas and possums, as equally as the horses, cows, dogs, sheep and chickens. My home and place of significance is a meeting place for family, friends and stakeholders in my journey. Despite a new physical house, the emotional connectedness and responsibility to respect country remains. My home is a place of learning for me and has shaped who I am today. Through physical lessons of observing the bonds forged through family and immediate culture has taught me kinship, kindness and compassion. Lessons also learned upon the constant variation of weather and climate in the ever-changing landscape and its impacts on the stakeholders of country, whether they are animals, people or growing flora. Another aspect of my learning was the cyclical nature of life and country. There is understanding to be found of relationships and how they are forged on the land of which we return to. I witnessed many variations of new and old, life and death, which taught me greater knowledge of the importance of place, such as our old home, in which we were raised in as children, which we are now renting out. It was a lively, always bustling house in which family members met at each Christmas, weekends or birthdays, but as a new house was built on the property, we left that home. Now, as the property is rented, a new young family is raising their children in those familiar walls with the same energy as before. It is an overarching understanding of all that is in a place, and more than the commonly thought physical land. Pellerson and Kennedy, 2012. Understanding of responsibility and acknowledgement of country is a part of ourselves as much as we are a part of it. It's echoed by Indigenous scholars such as Jade Kennedy. As an Indigenous knowledge holder, he helped me gain insight into the relationships of country and its involvement of kinship, culture, connectedness and journey, as well as the reciprocity of the respect and welcome we give to these values on the land, in the sky or in the sea. Significant place and home borders onto a national park which held great importance to the indigenous nation of the Dharawal people. The area was named Kurujar, translating to land of the white ant, and relates to Jade Kennedy's discussion of responsibility and reciprocity of the country as participants. This mindset of learning occurs through observation and involvement in the natural processes and connections between land, place and country. This is effectively described and personified by country itself, such as Country Atoll 2015. The lead author in this paper is the country of the region discussed, and similar to my region. Place, the land, the country that directs not only my learning experiences, but more so my understanding of place.